Ooh, how eloquent. You're an arcanist, aren't you? That look in your eyes, the constant twitching of your fingers. Oh, I can tell.
There's always work. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
That is the wrong question. The correct question is, what alternative do we have? To wait and die? Hollow words. Deep inside, you know your responsibility.
Why, of course. Tomorrow you can move into the guild's house and Mal DeLorean will come to wash your feet. I like you, you know that? You're still so green and honest. That's a rare sight in this trade. If you're after the badge, yes. But you don't seem like the merchant type to me. Well, that's not a problem, however. With the right attitude, maybe you could reach the rank of vassal, or even protector. But that's a long way up. Guard the holy dealings of the sickle, of course. Only a fool would send a caravan through the powder desert without a proper escort, and reliable mercenaries are as rare as a talking Leorin. Well, that's what vassals and protectors are for. But let's not get carried away, shall we? If you're really planning to get hired as a vassal, you'll need to do more than run a few errands. Well, aren't you eager? But it's your lucky day. There is something. But be warned, you'll have to earn your money this time. Well, that'll need a bit of explaining first. As you may already know, a good merchant doesn't depend only on himself, but also on his suppliers. With the best skinners, nothing without fur. The best bakers, nothing without flour. And that is the problem. Helga Hafner is a farmer who's been producing grain for the sickle for 10 years now. Since 2 moons ago, however, his fields lie fallow. Right. But I need someone who can do it discreetly, which makes you the perfect fit for this task. Hafner doesn't know you, and he must not find out that we sent you. Well, because we suspect that his fields will stay barren permanently, whatever's causing it. He denies it, but we have to know. And that is your job. Handle it properly, and it won't be to your disadvantage. Kill the contract, of course. A farmer who doesn't deliver is of no worth to us. Well, true words. But that is how the world works, isn't it? You eat or get eaten. That's what I wanted to hear. Do you have a map? Now here, that's where you'll find his farm. And again, stay low.
What? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. This is my property. Borrock's farm? Just go south from here. It's not far. I have to go. Walk blessed. Oh, by the righteous path. Please, you have to believe me. I will fix this, and then I will sell for half the price. But please, my dame, I beg you, don't tell him the truth. No, that is, yes, in a way I do. This cave here, these pathless spores, it's their fault. But I just don't understand why. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't really know where to start. This drought, or whatever it is, I know what's causing it. Mushroom spores. They come up from somewhere deep down in this cave here, and they draw life from the soil, the way a vatia sucks blood from a rabbit. But I can't get down there and destroy the mushrooms because this place is swarming with lost ones. So I can do nothing but stand here and see my entire life go to waste. It's like a curse, you know. A divine curse sent by Malthus to punish me for my sins. Book 11, verse 89. And he sees our sins, the grand and the minor, and retribution shall come, as sure as the next dawn. Oh, of course! By the name of the sun! How could I have overlooked that? If you tear out one mushroom, there'll be another one within an hour. I've heard that clusters can be exterminated by destroying their mother shroom. But as I said, I can't go down there. Not with the lost ones inside. No pennies. No hope. Oh, Bar Malthus. I just don't know what to do anymore. What? But why would you do that? I see. I suppose I've a penny or two left. If you destroy the mushrooms, you'll have them.
Wrong place, wrong time.
pointless. Even if you kill the mother Shroom, the spores will stay in Hafner's soil. For the next 10 years, at least. Hopefully longer. Menhir Harius. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one will remember me a few moons from now. Aye, well spotted. So, go ahead. Take me in, beat me up, whatever. Hope you feel good about it. Why would I? Let this fucking son of a Vatir starve to death. And his children, too. That's the good thing about the Golden Sickle, you know. As path-abiding and pious as they pretend to be, in the end they only care about the coin. To what end? I bet you've got it all figured out by now, haven't you? The evil Eterna ruined the pious farmer. What did he tell you, huh? Malphas punishes me for me sins? That stunt has always worked well for him, even back then. Hafner. He pretends to be a stupid farmer, but he isn't. Not at all. Yes, I know him. We both grew up at the farmer's coast, and it's where we'll die. A little earlier than I thought, but still. That's a nice word for it. I take it you know everything has gone to shit around here over the past 2 years, with all these brigands, the animals, and the living dead. Well, guess what? It's us farmers who feel it the most. And even worse, with every caravan that gets robbed, the craftsmen inside the city put less trust in us small men, and prefer to buy from Borek with his well-armed, escorted caravans instead. I'm getting there. You see, Borek undoubtedly saw the situation we were in, and in its infinite benevolence, offered us a deal. The 2 most productive farmers can transport their goods through his caravan for a small fee. Elegonus Brewstrong was one of them, and the other one was, or should have been, me. Aye, he did. And I would have never let him down, for fuck's sakes. I would have shared me place in the caravan with him like friends do. Aye, we would have made no fortune that way, but still, it would have been enough for us and our families to survive on. But no, 50-50 wasn't enough for that scum. So what does that son of a Vatir do? He poisons me cattle. That fucking bastard poisons me cattle. That miserable pissbag didn't even bother to deny it. Sorry, Menhir, that's just how the world works. But of course, that's only what he said to me. To everyone else, he was so sorry for what had happened to me. Drastic. Aye, that's one way to put it. For 6 months now, we haven't sold anything. But, you know, that isn't even the worst part. The worst part is to go begging with me children and me woman knowing it, while Hafner lives on like just before. The guard responsible for the farmer's coast is made up of a half a dozen simpletons, all of whom Hafner knows far too well for them to believe me. It would have been pointless. It took me a long time to do this, and it has cost me. But still, it was worth it. Just to see that fucking smile wiped off his face. The spores. I'm no arcanist, but they've taken their toll on me too. Me sight has gotten worse, and I've had these headaches for weeks now. But still, that's a small price to pay for justice. There's only one way to end this. Oh, believe me, I've had that thought too. Forgive the sinners as you forgive your children, verse 105. The bad thing about this priest talk, it doesn't work like that in real life. It just doesn't. But no point in crying over spilled milk, is there? I've done what I've done. And you've made your judgment. You're full of surprises, I'll give you that. But just how are you planning on doing that? Hafner is so good at lying he could put a Chilean to shame. And I have no proof for what he's done to me cows. He, on the other hand... Good luck with that. But... all right, I'll come with you. If not for you, then for me children. Back there, there's a trapdoor. It will lead us outside. Go if you're ready. I'll follow.
That's a lie! Mynheer, what's gotten into you? I thought we were friends.
Lie or not, I don't see what that changes about the situation you're in. Hafner, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon. Our cooperation is over.
But... no, this is not fair. How can you say the sickle respects the righteous path and at the same time let me fall victim to this intrigue? What about me kids? Me wife? What am I supposed to tell them?
You fucking liar!
Put that away, now!
You're a disgrace.
What in Malthus's name has gotten into you, Mynheer? I just don't understand.
These farmers are your employees, Contour Master. What do you want me to do? Decide or I'll take in both of them.
What? But...
Shut up!
As I said, you won't be able to deliver anytime soon, Hafner. We'll have to look for another supplier. Here he is. You said your cows are all dead? The sickle will provide you with a loan. 500 pennies. Go see Landlord Borak with the money. He will sell you new cattle.
What?
We will expect your first delivery 2 moons from now. You will sell it to us at half price for the next 3 years. After that, we will see. My dame, take Hafner into custody and see what there is to Hurius' story. The sickle will cover your expenses for this.
Understood. And Hurius? If he really did poison Hafner's field, he should face the tribunal for that.
Well, that's for you to decide. But we don't yet know what drove Hurius to do it. But everybody knows what the spores can do to your sanity. Plus, if Hafner really did poison his cows, the tribunal might consider a mild sentence. For now, just take Hafner.
All right. Hurius, you will hear from us. Hafner, come with me.
But you can't do this. I have a family.
Do I have to force you?
It won't end like this, Mynheer. I swear it.
Actually, it will.
Why have you done this?
Don't ask. And don't think this is over. You will face consequences for what you've done. But still, if your story turns out to be true, I'm sure the sentence will be mild. Now go back to your farm. You will hear from us about the loan.
Thank you, Madame. I will not forget what you've done.
One word. Why? I applaud your heroism. But you were paid to find the cause of the barrenness and report back to me, not to play Lorem Waterblade. If you really plan on advancing in the sickle, you should leave your ideals elsewhere. This is business, nothing more. You'll get half your normal pay. You may think that, yes. But until the deal with Hurius bears fruit, it will cost us dearly. Plus, until he's able to deliver, we will have to buy from Landlord Borak again, and he charges twice as much as the small farmers do. We lost, full scale. Well, what do you think would happen if this story got around? They're 2 poor farmers who have lost everything, and the sickle just drops them like a foul apple, We cannot afford to lose face like that, especially not with a guildmaster like Daloran, who thinks himself the most pious Enderalayan since Selna and Keteron. But it is what it is. My benevolence? You know what? You might be right about that. Alright, you will get paid in full this time. But try to leave your goodwill elsewhere next time. There's no place for it in our trade, unfortunately.
Welcome be you merry drunkards, come along and drain your tumblers 15 times, they will be raised. So we start to count a pace. 1 mark for the joy of being, 2 marks for the clerics reading, 3 marks for the needy souls who are always out of dough. Farmers drinking, shepherds tattle, bought to death by grain and cattle, merchants, soldiers, horse alike, let the liquor soak the night.
You again. How are you holding up, pal? You don't look so good.
Hey. Nah, I'm fine. Thanks. How about you?
Come on, who are you trying to trick? You're not fine. What's wrong?
It's my boy. Remember how I told you about this old alchemist who took him as apprentice? The one working for the Sickle.
Yeah, sure. What about him?
Maid! He and his master took off to Doomville about 4 days ago, despite all the dangers on the road, and we haven't heard from him since.
Huh. I see. I think you worry too much. I'm sure your boy is fine. He's probably just, I don't know, busy. You know how all those old masters are. You're lucky if they let you breathe with all that work they give you.
I hope so. My wife's worried half to death. Speaking of her, I think I should head home now. Walk blessed, my friend. And thanks.
Don't mention it. Take care.
Yet the song draws nearer close. Let us have a